Hi, welcome to today's Motivating Monday. Today I'm asked to share a verse that encouraged me, and this verse is specifically chosen from John chapter 16, verse 33. So I'll be reading from the NKJV version. John chapter 16, verse 33, it reads, "These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you have tribulation. Be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." So right now, as you're listening to this, you might be on your way to work, or you might be having a hectic morning sending your children to school, or you yourself is going to school. And in this world today, in living in the 21st century, there's so many things that really worries us and really troubles us. Whether is it now that we're living in a pandemic, or whether is it the many personas that we are trying to fulfill, like in work, we need to be a good employee. At home, we need to be a good parent or be a good children. In school, be a good student or a good teacher, so on and so forth. So sometimes with so many responsibilities upon us, you might feel very stressed out and you might feel very troubled that how can we manage all this at one go? But this verse is one particular verse that really gives comfort to me in my daily life. And for the first part of the verse, it says, "These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace." This was actually Jesus speaking to the disciples to tell them that they'll have peace if they choose to rely on Him. So, what is this peace that we are talking about? This peace is not some sort of worldly comfort, and this peace is not the happiness that we are seeking out for. This peace is something that we are choosing to set aside our anxieties, choosing to set aside our worries, and choose to trust that God will work in His will. And from this, we will have that peace by setting aside our worries. And Jesus has also set the expectation for us. He has also said in this verse, particularly saying that in the world we will have tribulation, in the world you will have tribulation. So it is normal for us to face troubles, for us to face setbacks. And we should know that, and we should know that as Christians that it is not an easy path. It is no rosy path to be a Christian. Every day we might face temptations. Every day we might face different things that really test our faith in Him. But in the subsequent ending of this verse, He says that, "Be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." It really gives us that hope when Jesus our Lord has conquered death Himself. He has conquered sin Himself, and we know that we can trust in Him. And because of this, we should be of good cheer. We should have that hope to know that, yes, regardless of the things that we face in life, regardless of this current pandemic, regardless of the many stress and the many things that's happening to us, whether is it sometimes the death of a loved one, or sometimes not being able to fulfill the things that we wanted to do, and you feel very worked up about it, and you feel very stressed that why is this not working well? Why is life not going in the way that I wanted to? And sometimes you think that you worked so hard, but you couldn't get something that you wanted. But these are the tribulations that sometimes face us. These are the things that we also need to face. But that is not the end of it. In fact, it's just only the starting. And among all this, we know that life is still good because we live in a life where God is with us. We live in a life that we can depend on Jesus. We are one of those many few, as Christians, have the hope to believe in Him. And that's why we can be of good cheer. And I hope that this verse today has really encouraged you and changed your mindset a bit on how to have this outlook on life and what's the outlook that you want to have, considering that we have Jesus with us and considering that Jesus asked us to be of good cheer as He has overcome the world. And thank you for tuning in today. I hope you have a good week ahead.